Po-Hsuan,
looking to
Chinese
reach
Taipei.
2 finals in 2 weeks. This pair, Jhe-Huei and young Po-Hsuan. And the last men's doubles pair to reach 2 men's doubles finals in 2 consecutive weeks on the World Tour was this pair, Jhe-Huei and young Po-Hsuan. They were in 2 finals. They won the German Open and then they lost in the finals the French Open. I think Jhe-Huei and Ren Xianwu would be mighty happy if they could replicate that, or even go one better and win 2 titles in 2 weeks. This is the 3rd meeting between these 2 pairs, and as you can see, that German Open final I was telling you about is the last time that they played. And as I told you, that the pair from Chinese Taipei,
Ren to serve, Li to receive. Which side? Right side. Thank you.
In Germany, in Mulheim. They obviously won the last meeting. So I think I'm right, Jeff. Did the Chinese pair win the toss of the coin and choose to serve?
I didn't see that one, Jill, I'm sorry.
Okay, don't worry. So, the winners from a week ago. Now, would you believe Jhe-Huei, the 26-year-old from Shouwu in Fujian province, is playing in his 4th Indonesian Open with his 3rd different partner. And he's looking to reach a 2nd quarter-final, which he managed to do 5 years ago with Tang Qiang, with whom he also reached the final of the World Championships. Ren Xianwu is playing in his 2nd Indonesia Open with a 2nd different partner, which of course means that this is their 1st appearance as a pair at the Indonesia Open. Now, when we were chatting last week, we said they might go up to a career high, and indeed they have gone up to number 8 on the world ranking. Now, they beat in the 1st round the number 6 seeds, Hoki and Kobayashi. That was a semi-final last week encounter against the Japanese pair. And when you think that Hoki and Kobayashi were the beaten finalists at the Indonesia Open 3 years ago, that is what you call a tough 1st round match. Jhe-Huei is 30 years of age, so he's the oldest player on court. 180 is just about 5'11", and they're enjoying their 8th consecutive week at their career high of 12. They've only played this tournament once previously as a pair. That was last year, and they lost in the 1st round. And who did they lose to? Ren Xianwu and his previous partner, Tang Qiang. So they beat Lo and Ng from Malaysia in the 1st round. They'd actually been 16-14 up in that opening game, which they promptly lost, 21-19. But very competent wins in the 2nd and 3rd game. So our court officials from the Netherlands and from Indonesia. Amazing to think, Jeff, that this is a 1st Indonesian Open for the Chinese pair. We forget how recently they formed their partnership. That was at the Arctic Open in Finland last October. They haven't even been playing together for a year.
Yeah, just with the results they're getting, it's just, I feel like they've been playing for so long together. They combine so well.
Yeah, I feel that the Chinese coaching staff have been looking for the right partner for Jhe-Huei for some considerable time, and I think they probably have found the right partner now.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Jhe-Huei and young Po-Hsuan, Chinese Taipei. And on my left, Jhe-Huei and Ren Xianwu, China. Ren Xianwu to serve to Jhe-Huei. Love all. Play.
So the winners from last week, Jhe-Huei and Ren Xianwu, nearest to us all as we're looking down at the moment. Against It's Li Jhe-Huei and Yang Po-Hsuan. Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's gone long. I was about to say, that's a moment of magic. But it wasn't quite. Oh, yeah.
Service over. 1-all.
I think also, Jeff, I mean, you've already mentioned that the Chinese combination, since they formed their partnership, have had incredible results. They've been in 4 finals, winning 3 titles, 2 this year. But don't you think that Li Jhe-Huei and Yang Po-Hsuan have also suddenly found something extra this year and have played better as a pair than I think they've ever played before?
Yeah, I think a lot of people kind of, they when you think about Chinese Taipei men's doubles, people usually think Wang Qilin and Li Yang, right?
Yeah.
But this pair here is so good. I've seen them play, and when they're on, they are on and can beat anyone in the world.
Service
Sure.
over.
Yeah, I agree with that.
2-all.
So what makes them special? What have they changed, first of all, from, you know, being good professionals in the last couple of years to suddenly being winners? What's made the difference?
I think they're focused on the service situation, the first, second, and third shot.
Service over.
I know we're speaking
3,
more about
2.
this year's results, but I remember being live for the Korean Masters last year, and they won that event. They beat Kevin Sanjaya Sukamojo with a new partner. They beat their teammates Wang Qilin, Li Yang, and they also beat Kang and
Service
Seo from
over.
Korea. And they were just so
3
switched
all.
on in the first 3. Their shot quality was amazing. I think that's picked up drastically.
Service over. 4-3.
Well, the last time these 2 pairs played against each other in that final in Norheim at the German Open,
5-3.
the pair from Chinese Taipei had to save a match point in the second game, which they eventually won 23-21 and won the deciding game by the same margin. It was an absolute thriller. I don't know if you saw it. I know that based in Australia, you're on completely wrong time zones for watching finals in Europe. But it was a magnificent final.
Service
So
over.
much drama and so much
4,
tension. I
5.
absolutely loved it. I was sitting at home watching it on television.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think I was asleep during that time with the time differences, Jill.
Yeah, no, I can understand that.
5-all.
Oh, that's well wide. That's the drift
Service
coming into
over.
play.
6-5.
Oh, what defence. That defensive shot from Yang
7,
Po-Hsuan.
5.
Technically, very difficult. It was hit basically towards his right hip, and he still played with the backhand action and drove the shuttle across court. Just wide.
Service over. 6-7.
Well, he's been a busy man, has Yang Po-Hsuan, because of course he was in the
7
final of the mixed
all.
doubles in Singapore last week.
Service over. 8-7.
That's a good flick serve.
9-7.
Another flick serve.
Faults. 10-7.
Well, just proving your point about the service situation and how they've improved. Serve, return and third shot in doubles, absolutely crucial. Yeah.
11-7.
This is
Interval.
a run of 4 straight points for Jhe-Huei and young Po-Hsuan. Simple, but effective. Only 6 minutes played to the mid-game interval.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Players back on court. He Jiting and Ren Xiangyu. (11-7).
Well, the first thing
Play.
the Chinese pair have got to do on the resumption of play is stop this run of points.
Faults.
And indeed they do.
Service over. 8-11.
Do you think, I know he's flicked a lot, but at the start of this run of points, young Po-Hsuan served an ace with a flick serve, didn't he? And I'm wondering whether
9,
technically,
11.
because players are using the tumble serve, where they have to chop on the base of the shuttle to tumble it, and they need to chop it quite hard, whether that extra power is now making the flick serve more effective, because of course the fast movement can either be the chop serve, the tumble serve, or the flick.
10-11.
Yeah, that's a good point, Jill. I haven't really thought about it that way, but I think that that's very true, because you need that kind of racket
you.
head speed to do the chop serve and not hit it short. You can just kind of change the angle at which you hit the shuttle, and then all of a sudden it's a flick serve, and it
Yeah.
looks very similar.
So now 4 straight points, and He Jiting and Ren Xianyu back level.
Service
That's a good
over.
shot from Jhe-Huei.
12-11.
Oh, it's landed in. And that left the racket.
13-11.
It looked as if it was going to go miles wide.
Faults. Service over. 12-13.
Yeah, the shuttle was deflected by hitting the net cord, that smash.
Service over. 14-12. Service over.
That was a super return of serve, wasn't it?
13-14.
Why didn't he really attack that serve? Wow.
Service
That's
over.
some nice power there.
15-13.
Not too shabby an angle either.
Service over. 14-15.
That's just so good in terms of the
16-14.
return of serve. And then young Po-Hsuan just so ready for the next shot here. So getting that down again. He's so good at reading that front court play in that service situation.
Well left.
Ben Shan-Yu challenges
challenge.
called out.
Left arm raised from the umpire always means a challenge. Right arm raised means that the umpire wants the tournament referee in attendance. Here we go. Oh, well wide.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 17-14. Play.
I thought for a moment that was going to come back in.
14.
Oh my goodness.
Service over. 15-18.
Jhe-Huei, they're just expecting that lift coming there. He just landed on the ground before he played that shot.
Service over.
That's a wonderful return of serve. Gets the
19-15.
net cord. 2 points away from the opening game. Jhe-Huei and young Po-Hsuan. Oh my goodness.
Service over.
Well, we saw just a moment ago, Jeff, I mean, I
16,
laughed at it because
19.
Jhe-Huei was leaping in the air looking for something. But we see there again, I do think sometimes he overcommits looking for one particular shot.
Yeah, he's that kind of player that is so exciting to watch, but because of that kind of enthusiasm and excitement that he has, he's always trying to guess where the shuttle is coming, which looks amazing when it works, but when it doesn't quite work, then there can be lots of holes in the court that he doesn't cover.
Service over. 20
So game point
16.
opportunities for Jhe-Huei and young Po-Hsuan. That's long of the back line. And a good opening game as far as Jhe-Huei and young Po-Hsuan are concerned.
21-16.
21-16 confirms the umpire. Opening game in 14 minutes. Yeah, that was well long of the back line.
Thank you. Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Second game, level, play.
Well, that was very impressive opening game by Li Jhe-Huei and Yang Po-Hsuan.
Service over. 1, love.
Was that 2 errors on the return of serve, the first 2 points? What happened on the first rally?
The first point was a really good return of serve by the Chinese.
Oh yeah, of course it
won
was.
the point.
Of course it was.
3, love.
I just had a senior moment. That was on the grey carpet.
4, love. Play on, it's fine.
That was a good serve.
5,
wow, what a start
love.
to the second game by He Ji-ting and Ren Xianru.
Service over. 1, 5.
Well, a quick glimpse there of Cheng Hung-ling. Former partner of Wang Chen-in, of course. They won a bronze medal at the World Championships in men's doubles. Oh, I
Service
like
over.
that.
Yeah, that's really nice there from He Ji-ting.
6,
Just taking the pace out of that sliced across the shuttle here. You see it kind of falling a lot shorter than a normal smash would. And you see how far back the Taipei pair are trying to defend there.
Service
good
over.
rally.
2, 6.
There's that flamboyant, exciting style to which you were alluding to just a moment ago. Takes the half chance to go to the net. But
Service
don't you
over.
think that's what an
7,
awful lot of doubles
2.
is about? Taking half chances. Singles is much more a measured outmaneuvering your opponent, whereas you've got to take half chances in doubles to try and force a weak reply or be able to play the winner.
Yeah, definitely, Jill. And
Service over.
that's the advantage of having a partner, right? You can
3,
take those risks and
7.
still be covered on the court if it doesn't quite go right. And usually we see the best kind of doubles combinations have a have a mix between that. So one player is often a little bit more steady and they don't take those drastic risks, but they're just steady, they're really solid, they've got a good attack and defense. And then we've got kind of the flamboyant one that creates those opportunities.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. You look at the most successful pair as far as the World Tour is concerned, and that's quite obviously by the number of titles won. Marcus Fernaldi-Gideon and Kevin Sanjaya Sukamuljo. And that's the perfect example of what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think that obviously both players were amazing athletes, but usually it's Kevin that gets the recognition of, hey, he hit some crazy shot from this weird angle or something like that. But I'm not saying Marcus Fernaldi-Gideon gets overlooked, but sometimes people don't acknowledge how solid he is to set Kevin up.
Exactly.
And to make Kevin comfortable enough to take those chances.
Yeah, yeah. Well, both of those players, of which we've been talking, both Marcus Fernaldi-Gideon and Kevin Sanjaya Sukamuljo, have announced their retirements. I think all badminton fans will miss seeing them play, won't they? I certainly will.
Absolutely, me too.
5-8.
Now, service error from Jhe-Huei. Did you play doubles or were you just a singles man?
More singles, and then I played a little bit of doubles, but yeah, I'd still say I'm a singles player.
Well played by Xian.
Jhe-Huei challenges.
That one was definitely close. Called out. The challenge from Jhe-Huei.
Well, here we go. And it's called out.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 6-9. Play.
Oh,
service over. 10-6.
Oh, good save. Yeah, really struggling to control the defensive shots. The pair representing Chinese Taipei. And that's because they're hitting with the drift. So the mid-game interval, it's 11-6. Advantage to Jhe-Huei and Xian.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Play.
So 11-6, the advantage to Jhe-Huei and Xian here in the second game, but it
Service
was
over.
Jhe-Huei and Yang Po-Hsuan
7-11.
who won the opening game.
Service over. 12-7.
Do you think that maybe the pair from Chinese Taipei have gone a little bit passive?
I think a little bit passive because they're a little bit more weary of that drift. In the first game, we found them taking a lot of risks in the flat game, but because they're hitting with the drift now, they've hit so many out the back
Like that.
So they're so used to just
13-7.
playing hard and fast, and when it works, it works. But now I feel like they're not getting those opportunities, and then they're saying, okay, let's just get it in, let's just hit it in. So let's just lift high and play a bit slower, and then the Chinese are just all over them at the moment.
Yeah.
Service over. 8-13.
Oh, that was instinctive. Oh my goodness, well wide.
Service over.
Defensive shot there from
14-8.
Ren Xianu. I don't think he knew much about it. Yeah, it was before that. There, that one. That one.
Sometimes you just have to see it coming off the opponent's racket and just assume it's going to go where you think it's going to go and take a swing. And sometimes there's no time to react at all.
Yeah,
Service over.
he's got a very, very
9-14.
good smash as Yang Po-Hsuan.
Great return of serve there from Jhe-Huei.
Ten, 14. Play.
That's long of the back line.
11-14.
So the 6-point deficit has been halved. Only 3 points now.
Ready?
That's so good. That third shot awareness
14.
from Yang Po-Hsuan there. He's taking that so early, getting the net touch, which is a bit lucky, but he's just so focused on that third shot.
Oh, that's clever. Yeah, good rally.
Service over. 15-12.
This one probably actually going out, but Fidgeting making no mistake there, not taking the risk, putting that away with ease.
Thank you. Thank you, court attendants. Thank you. Fifteen, 12. Play.
I feel it's switched a bit
13,
to now
15.
the pair from Chinese Taipei trying to get on the attack first. You know, that nice return of serve that you've been talking about, then really pouncing on any half-court pushes.
Service over.
I don't know what Jhe-Huei was trying to do with that
16-13.
defensive shot, but he just popped it up into the hitting zone.
Probably just trying to block it into a gap in the front court, but not to the shot quality he probably would have liked.
Service over. 14-16.
I feel the momentum is more with Jhe-Huei and Yang Po-Hsuan at the moment, even though they're trailing. That's a nice shot.
Great attack there. And I think it's because if we look at the points breakdown, I think that the Chinese Taipei pair would be probably winning after the mid-game interval. But the thing is, when you play against a pair that is so switched on in the first 3 shots, like the Chinese Taipei pair are, you can lose a succession of points really quickly, and all of a sudden that momentum can change.
Service over. 17-15. Play. Service over.
Yeah, I like that.
16.
Because
17.
there's obviously a thought process. If I'm going to drive the shuttle, it's got to be against the drift. Playing that across court. Apart from the fact there was a nice gap there. It had to be flat over the net, though. Once again, 1 point
Service
in it.
over. 18-16.
That could be costly. Oh, it's landed in.
Service over.
That was risky, wasn't it?
17-19.
Once again, just
19.
1 point the deficit.
Yang Po-Hsuan here, just all of that was set up by that 3rd shot once again. Jill, I'm going to go out on a limb here.
Yeah, go on.
And say that if
Back on court.
the rally goes over 5 or 6 shots, I think the percentage that the Chinese win the point is it's in their advantage.
18,
and if it's less than
19.
kind of that 5 or 6 shots, I think
Play.
the Chinese Taipei pair are more likely to win the point.
Fascinating.
Something strange will happen now and then.
Well, this is over 5 or 6 shots. This is a good rally. Brilliant.
Oh.
Fantastic rally to get back level. 19 all. Will it be a game point or a match point? There's the flamboyant leap in the air to intercept
20.
the...
Match point.
I'm not even sure that was a
19.
half chance, but he made it count. And it is indeed a match point opportunity for Jhe-Huei and Yang Po-Hsuan.
Play. Red. Play. Play. Service over. 20-all.
So 20 all and extra points required until
Players,
there's a
get
clear
ready.
2-point winning margin. That's good from Ren Xianyu.
21-20.
That shuttle had gone past him, hadn't it, Jeff? He still controlled it.
Yeah, I think I'm eating my words now because that was definitely a shorter rally than the Chinese won.
So having just saved a match point, now the Chinese combination have a game point opportunity.
Service over.
No, you're right, Jeff.
21
That's a shorter
all.
rally. I think overall, I think it's a very good observation that you've made.
Ren, get ready. Service
Nice.
over.
So it's the second
22,
game point
21.
opportunity for He
Young.
Jiting and Ren
Young.
Xianyu.
Young. Just return the shuttle moment.
It is one game all. Surviving a match point before
Second game
closing out
won
the
by
second game,
He Jiting and Ren
23-21.
23-21. One game all.
He Jiting and Ren Xianyu. Second game. A thrilling second game. One game all. 38 minutes into the match.
就后面再从后面往上往上推，跟他形成对冲，我们两个站住了，对冲，站住了。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Final game. Level. Play.
So the umpire calls for the start of the third and deciding game of this men's doubles. Last week's champions at the Singapore Open, He Jiting
Service
and
over.
Ren Xianyu, nearest
Ball,
to us in the
love.
all-red kit, up against Jhe-Huei and Po-Hsuan. Oh, lucky net court.
Too low. Service over.
Over-committing on his defence there, Jhe-Huei. Trying a little trick shot behind the back.
That is a great third shot there. I don't know how he got that down so quickly.
Out.
Oh, that's well
Service
left.
over.
No, I
3,
think that is
2.
second service error. Brilliant. What a
Service
backhand.
over.
That was a backhand, wasn't it?
3
Yeah, it was
all.
perfectly placed. You see
Lee, you okay?
a little bit of overcommitment to the net by both the players. That opened up that forehand side.
Beautiful technique too from Jhe-Huei. There's virtually no backswing of the racket.
Four, 3. Service
Yeah.
over. 4
No way that one was coming back.
Great power from Young from the backcourt. And we all know how much the Jhe-Huei likes to come into the front court there. So well covered.
Oh, moment of magic. Good rally. They completely mistimed
Service
it.
over. 5, 4.
Well, the backhand smash across court earlier in the rally from young Po-Hsuan was simply stunning. Here it is. What a shot.
Service over. 5 all.
Wide and long. I
Service
think.
over. 6, 5.
Well, it's point for point at the moment.
Service over. 6 all.
I'm not sure which way this is going to work. You know, the fact that Jhe-Huei and Ren Xianu, do they feed off the confidence from last week, or are they feeling a little bit physically and emotionally, mentally drained after their victory last week, so that, you know, a match like this is quite tough for them because they've had no time to
Service
celebrate.
over.
Yeah, that's true.
7,
I don't
6.
feel that though, Jill. I don't feel that they're fatigued at all. I think that, well, I saw them beat Hoki and Kobayashi yesterday in 3 games. Even though they weren't really switched on for the first game, they really switched on for the second and the third. So I don't think that will really come to play here. But I think that they're just the more solid, consistent pair of the two here. So if
Service
Li and
over.
Yang can't take this game
7
from the
all.
Chinese, then I think the Chinese will have it because they're just more solid as a kind of a base level.
Yeah. That's well.
8-7.
Now you see that it's the decision making like that that says to me that they're emotionally or mentally tired after such a wonderful victory last week in Singapore. But you're right. I mean, who's to say? Only they know how they're feeling. Wow.
I'm not sure whether it's just the technique or the swing or the sound of Li Jhe-Huei's smash, but I feel like he's got one of the most powerful smashes in men doubles, but I don't usually see him on those kind of lists of the fastest smashes of the tournaments that often.
9.
Maybe it's just the technique and the emphasis. You can see every ounce of his being is being put into that shot.
Yeah, well, of course, for us to get those stats, he's got to be on a court with. So if he's playing an early match, and last week it was an all-Chinese Taipei affair. They lost the Olympic champions in the first round, so that wasn't on a court with Hawkeye. But I agree with you. I think he's got one of the best smashes in the men's doubles discipline.
Service
And mixed
over.
doubles come to that.
9-10. Lee. Lee.
Goodness me, how did he get that back?
Service over. 11-9. Interval.
So-
Change ends.
It is a 2-point advantage for Li Jhe-Huei and Yang Po-Hsuan here in exchange of ends in the deciding game. What a thrilling match we have on our hands.
Court 2, court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coaches, return to your chair. Players, back on court. Players, back on court. Eleven, 9. Lee. Lee. Play.
So 11-9 the advantage to Li Jhe-Huei and Yang Po-Hsuan. In this third and deciding game, that's great athletic
12,
ability
9.
from Li.
Change.
Yeah, it's always so dangerous to play that kind of mid-court shot when Li is at the net, because if he chooses right, he will be in trouble.
Service over.
That backhand technique, Jeff, that is lovely to watch, isn't it?
12.
He sort of outstretches the arm, watch this, and with virtually no backswing, still generates the power. That's got to be about technique and timing.
Yeah.
Or is there another
Thank you.
secret you know about?
No, I think technique and timing hits it on the head, Jill. But it's just that
10,
because his racket is
12.
there so early, you can't move. You don't know if it's
Yeah.
going straight, cross, body, hard, soft. You just have to wait till it comes, and it's too late by then.
Yeah, lovely play again from He
11,
Ting.
12.
Amazing. Good save. Unbelievable. What a rally.
And it's out.
Fabulous.
Service over.
Yeah, I think that rally should have been over so many
13,
times, but
11.
great desperation here. And backpedaling, able to control that still.
Thank you.
That defence was amazing.
So good,
11.
so good from Jhe-Huei at the front court there. Just intercepting everything, not doing too much with it though, just bringing it down every time. Down, there. Sets it up for his
Shuttle.
partner, and
It's okay,
then
play on.
that's when the power comes, when the opportunity's there.
14, 11.
Oh, that's not possible.
13,
He
11.
played one while he was lying on the floor, Jhe-Huei Ting. Look at that. That's just
Players
extraordinary,
back on
isn't
court. Jhe-Huei Ting back on court. Young to serve. 15, 11.
Oh, brilliant!
Service over.
What awareness
12,
from Jhe-Huei
15.
Ting.
Yeah, what a great shot here. Look at Jhe-Huei, he's really coming in there.
Oh, they were queuing up for it at the front of the court. Nobody was covering the back.
Service fault
Service
called.
fault has been
Too
called.
high. Service
Too
over.
high. Called on
16,
Jhe-Huei Ting.
12.
Well, when they're stepping in and it's working and they're timing it, it's brilliant.
Yeah, it's just so hard to get through. They're really switched on. These last probably 5 to 8 points. They're so sharp.
Nice.
Service over. 13,
I think he's very
17.
good at finding gaps, don't you? Don't you think that Jhe-Huei Ting tactically is very astute?
Yep, definitely. And that's another demonstration of that technically sound backhand. Cross court again, and another winner.
Yeah, it's a good flick serve.
17. Play on. Play on.
I also really like that because that's so brave. Jhe-Huei Ting just got faulted on his previous flick serve. Then Ren Xiangyu decides to flick as well, takes that risk and gets the reward.
Oh, another
15,
good technique on
17.
the backhand side from Jhe-Huei Ting, helping set up the rally. 3 straight points. Oh,
Service
he
over.
touched his racket. I think he was trying to get his racket out of the way, wasn't he? So a 3-point advantage and just 3 points needed to book their place in the
Service
quarterfinal.
over.
Oh, that looked nervous.
16-18.
Five of the last 6 points
17
to this
18.
Chinese pair.
Change.
Just a bit of a confusion here. Jhe-Huei, I think, thought that his partner was going to take that shot. So he was so late on it, and that shot quality too short, easily put away.
That was a big point.
19-17.
You can start to get a little bit nervous if you feel your opponents are catching back up.
And the momentum has shifted from the Chinese Taipei pair, who got a good run of points, and then all of a sudden the Chinese are straight back into it.
2-point advantage and 2 points away from the quarterfinal. Has gone long with the back line. It's match point
20
opportunities
match points.
for Li
17.
Jhe-Huei and Yang
Wipe the court,
Po-Hsuan.
please.
Yeah, it was clearly long.
Thank you. Play.
Three opportunities for the pair from Chinese Taipei. Oh, how did he play? And they missed it! Cheating. It's wide after the most remarkable interception from Li Jhe-Huei. And it means that Li Jhe-Huei and Yang Po-Hsuan are through to a quarter-final. Their first quarter-final in only their second appearance
Match won
at this
by
particular
Li
event.
Jhe-Huei and Yang Po-Hsuan. 21-16, 21-23, 21-17.
21-17 in the deciding game. Two minutes shy of the hour mark. Confirmation of that scoreline. 21-16, 21-23, having had a match point in that second game, but failing to convert. 21-17 in the deciding game in 58 minutes. The fans have so much to do here in and around Istora Senayan. And there's like a little tented village outside where they can have selfies with cardboard cutouts of the stars. They can actually meet the stars on some